Today we're test driving the all-new Honda Civic Hatchback. This one is the LX trim and is equipped with a 1.5 liter turbo engine that generates 174 horsepower. So we're going to do a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. As you can see, we have a full tank of gas, and on this full tank, our fuel range is estimated to be around 566 kilometers before we run completely out of gas. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to reset our trip meter. So as you can see, our trip meter down there, it says B and it shows a previous trip meter that was used. So I'm going to reset that, and let's reset our other trip meter as well. And as you can see, they both read 0 now. So what we're going to be doing is driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete, and at the end we will see how much it costs to fill up at the pump and get an idea of our fuel economy as well. So stay tuned. So we just spent the week testing the all-new Honda Civic Hatchback, and we have some numbers here that we'd like to share with you. So as you can see right now, we're down to less than a half tank of gas, and so far we've driven a total of 334.6 kilometers. Our remaining fuel range is 197 kilometers. What I'm going to do now is I am going to fill it up at the gas station right here and see how much it costs to fill up. So what I'll be doing is I'll be filling in the basic level fuel, and we will see how much it costs us to fill up, as well as how many liters we end up filling up, so stay tuned. So as you can see, it costs us $31.09 to fill up 27 liters of gas at a fuel cost of $111.9 per liter. So as you just saw, we filled up 27.78 liters of gas at a fuel cost of $31. So what we're going to do now is we are going to divide our liters that we filled up with our kilometers that we've achieved so far. So 27.78, so let's round that up to 28. So 28 liters divided by 334 kilometers gives us 11.9. So let's round that up to 12. So essentially our kilometers per liter is 12. So for every liter of gas, we're able to drive 12 kilometers. What I'm going to do now is, now that I know my kilometers per liter, I can multiply that by the fuel tank capacity. So the fuel tank holds a total of 46.9 liters. So let's round that up to 47. So if you take 47 and multiply that by 12, that gives us 563 kilometers. Essentially what that means is, based on my driving, if I were to use a full tank of gas, I would be able to drive a total of 563 kilometers. Also, you'll notice down here our average fuel economy is 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers. Now that's based on my driving specifically. I did around 80 to 85% on the highway and between 20 and 15% in the city. I haven't had the air conditioning on at all, but I had the radio on about 90 to 95% of the time. What we're going to do now is calculate our cost per kilometer. As you just saw, we filled up for $31, and for that $31, we were able to drive a total of 334 kilometers. So what we'll do is we'll take the $31 and divide it by 334 kilometers. That gives us 9.2 cents. So essentially, each kilometer in this car costs 9.2 cents.